plan. In specific, we are basically here to share what I found out as one of the best ways or the main ways of making good money from the opportunity of Royalq. And anybody who understands the Royalq compensation plan, they can be able to give it a take. They can be able to go at details of teaching it to their team members, at details of understanding the opportunity, right? And so it is important for anyone who starts Royalq to be able to understand the compensation plan. And if you don't understand it, it is useless to draft your energy or to draft your time, right? So I believe that anyone should be able, ladies and gentlemen, to understand, but most perfectly, to make sure that they avail themselves to the understanding of the compensation plan of Royalq. All right, so I'll share my screen. Good. All right. Okay. All right, for us to understand, if you can see my screen, you could type one in the chat. If you're able to see my screen, let me know. If you're able to see my screen, you could give me some thumbs up, raise up your hands if you can see my screen. All right, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, now why is it important for us to really share the Royalq opportunity? Why would it be important? Because when I come to sharing results, when I check through the WhatsApp groups here, a few of you have responded. Okay, a few of you have responded. Okay, thank you so much for those on the Royalq one in a week. You are doing very well. Could you do it better? Those on the Signal one day Signal group, please do it better. You are doing well. You are performing like better than others. Right? Okay. All right. So I basically, why should we share the Royalq opportunity? Why should we share? Right? Why should we share the Royalq opportunity? Why would it be important? Right? Because basically, ladies and gentlemen, money is important to everybody in the world. Money is important. If you could be able to see my screen here, right? If you are able to see my screen here, if you are able to see my screen, you would be able to see different prices in the market. You're able to see different prices in 1990 to 2000 to 2010 to 2022. The value of the commodities is increasing day in and day out. The value of the commodities are increasing day in and day out. And ladies and gentlemen, it would really be very, very hard, very, very hard for us to survive in this new world without us increasing our earnings, basically, without us increasing our earnings. the different fiat currencies that we are earning in our respective countries. In our different respective countries. The different currencies we are earning in our different respective countries. It is really not working out well. We are earning less than we spend because the value of the paper money loses its capacity and its power day in and day out. And so we must be able to create systems that can give us the power and the ability to earn what I call the 3 R's. I have what I call the 3 R's. Okay? The 3 R's. Right? I have what I call the 3 R's. And these 3 R's that I usually talk about, the first R, where you work from, where you stay, what you do, ladies and gentlemen, does it have the power to give you the 3 R's I talk about? I have 3 R's I talk about all my life. I've been speaking about these 3 R's in Royalq. The first thing is, where you work from, your income, is it regular? That is the first question. Your income, is it repeated? Your income, is it recurring? For the ability for you to earn, does it depend on something, ladies and gentlemen? The ability for you to make money, does it depend on something? Partners in business all over the world. For you to be able to survive in the world that I'm talking about today, you'll basically need, and I want to repeat it again, you'll basically need to make what we call regular, repeated, recurring income. But the question could be, is it possible for you to make regular, repeated, recurring income? When I talk about regularly, money that comes every single day. When I talk about repeated, it repeats itself without you doing anything about it. Is it recurring? Can it appear over and over and over and over time? It is important. And if what you do does not give you regular, repeated, recurring income, you need to change the focus of your energy. Because where focus goes, energy flows, and energy is money. Where you are putting a lot of your time, does it have the power, ladies and gentlemen, to give you regular, repeated, recurring income? If not, you are putting your energy in the wrong place. And it is important for you, ladies and gentlemen, to change where you are putting your focus so that you could get better results. And so, partners in business all over the world, it is important for you, before you decide to build a team, to do what I call financial diagnosis. The DX, you need to sit down and do DX. Diagnose your current financial status, right? Right? Make sure you diagnose your current financial status. When I got started in this business, I attended a session. And this session was talking about the 3 steps to achieve financial independence. And these 3 steps that we're talking about how to achieve financial independence was to take stock of your current financial situation. You need to take stock of your current financial situation. Where are you financially, ladies and gentlemen? It is important. It is important for you, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to sit down and find out financial independence. Now, what is financial independence? Financial independence is not to spend what we want. It's not to spend on what we want. Some people think that for them to be financially independent is that power that they can spend on what they want. It's not freedom to spend. It's not freedom to spend. Financial independence is that ability to create wealth, 1, manage wealth, 2, and multiply wealth, 3. 3 important aspects. Financial independence, ladies and gentlemen, is that ability to create wealth, manage wealth, and multiply it. In what you do, where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your focus, where you're putting your time, ladies and gentlemen. I have a question for you. What you are doing, does it have the power? What you are doing, does it have the power to create wealth? Does it have the power? Do you have the power to manage what you earn and multiply it? Because every blessing that comes to God, wealth goes to those who know how to multiply it. Survivors are losers. So the ability to create wealth, manage it, and multiply wealth, and distribute the wealth for a noble cause in the appropriate time is very, very important. And so we have an opportunity that has the power that we can use our different skills to build physically to where we are and online to different people. We have been able as a team to set up strategies to help you win by giving you the ability and the power to understand the marketing plan, to understand the product we have. We have provided a system that gives you the ability to understand the marketing plan in and out. And we have given you the approach to build solid. We have decided as a team to commit ourselves. We have even gone an extra mile to calculate the risks by making sure that at least we provide signals for sustainability of your runs and your profit. Now, it is important for you to take a decision this evening or this morning or this afternoon to either you adjust yourself to the pace we have set for you, ladies and gentlemen, or the pace of the world's income is going to adjust to you. You either take a decision today, ladies and gentlemen that are listening to me, to either adjust to the pace that we have created that has the power to give you financial freedom, or you will automatically adjust the pace where the world is taking you. It is important for you to have a mindset that you're going to do this and you expect yourself to win. If you are casual about your dreams, you're going to end up in casual tears. It is important for you as you work with us as the crypto ambassadors, ask for help. Don't stop until you get it. Ask for help. Reach out to me, reach out to anybody. Ask for help. Because asking for help, you don't ask for help because you are weak. So many people fear to ask for help because they think they'll be seen as weak. It is only those that understand the power of asking for help that ask. It's worth it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I share with you the Royalq compensation plan, and before I really take you through my last part, I'm going to run very fast the compensation plan. Take financial diagnosis. Where are you financially? We have 3 classes of financial classes. We have 3 classes of finances. 1, I call this the 3S. We have people who are survivors. When I talk about a survivor, 80% of the money you are making, ladies and gentlemen, is used to pay your bills. 80%. 80% of everything you earn is used to pay for your bills. Ladies and gentlemen, if whatever you earn, 80% you earn is still used to pay your bills, you are in a survival stage. 2, sufficiency. Sufficiency. Who are those that are just living on sufficiency. You are able to pay your bills. You have enough for your family. You are into the sufficiency stage. Lastly, surplus. When you have abundance, you can even distribute your wealth. You have more than you need. You have one to care for your family and for your needs, but you have more that you can be able to care for others. So, before we start my presentation today, it is important for you, ladies and gentlemen, that are listening to me, to make sure, are you into the survival stage? Are you into the surplus, or are you into the sufficient? Because the energy we put in is dependently on where we are financially. I know my financial status. I know where I am. And so I don't do business according to what Peter is doing or Stephen. I don't do business according to what my upline is doing. I do business according to my financial situation. Lastly, now that you know whether you are surviving, now that you know you just living sufficient, now that you know either you're living surplus, is up to you. But where do you want to go? Where do you want to be financially? How do you want to go about it? Why do you want to go there? 3 important questions that are important if you have finished to see whether you are surviving, you have sufficient or surplus. How? Why? Why do you want to go from sufficient, from survival to surplus? Why do you want to go? My answer is usually simple, that I usually tell all my people. Are you happy with your current financial situation? Are you happy with the life of moving from loans to loans? Are you happy with the life of failure to pay your bills well? Are you happy with when you look at the picture of your children? Because the world today is getting into the internet age. The world today is getting into artificial intelligence technology. Where will your children be? Where will your future family be? Are you happy with the future of your current financial situation? Are you happy with moving from loans to loans all the time? Because for you to be financially free, one, you need to eliminate your debits. You need to get out of debits. You need to remove so much of your recurring expenses. A lot of people would be financially free. They're making some money from Royalq, like I requested for screenshots. But a lot of you are having so many recurring expenses that don't bring in money. You have so many things that keep on piling per month. You need to reduce on your recurring expenses. 2, stop impulsive purchases because of the online that is everywhere. Some of you go to Facebook, you look at a good shirt, maybe you look at a good thing, and you have this impulse. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, understand that saving money is just putting your money to sleep. Get your money into the robot and let the robot work for you. But definitely, ladies and gentlemen, we have a financial freedom tool. We have a tool that has the power to give you all the income you want to make in this world. We have a tool that has the power to give you the income you might be learning for. All right? You have a tool that has the power, all right? That has the power, all right, to give you the ability and the sustainability of the income you need. So it is important for you, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that you understand why it is important for you to build a team, all right? Okay, I'm sorry if someone is, you are free to leave this Zoom, by the way. Okay, you are free to leave this Zoom. I don't force anyone to be here. I don't touch anyone's hand to be here. I don't force anyone to attend these trainings, all right? They are free. You could move out. I'll not look for you, basically, me personally. Those that have been here for some time know I'll not look for you. I'll not find you, right? It is important. Okay, it's not about the compensation plan, right mindset, right approach. Very. If you're interested, move away. Me, I'll not look for you, basically. I keep that basic. So when you build a team, because you know your current financial situation, ladies and gentlemen, you make your robot free for life. You make your robot free for life, ladies and gentlemen. You make your robot free for life. Very important. 2, how can you better make your robot free for life? You decide to share the Royalq opportunity. You decide to share the Royalq opportunity. What happens when you share the Royalq opportunity, ladies and gentlemen? The important aspects that happen. 1, when you share a Royalq opportunity with the first person, you'll make $30. Very important. When you share a Royalq opportunity with the second person, you make another $30. When you share the Royalq opportunity, when you share the Royalq opportunity with the second person, you make another $30. When you share the Royalq opportunity with another person, you make another $30. When you share the Royalq opportunity with another person, you make another $30. This totals up to $120. $120. This basically takes you to $120. And your robot becomes free for life because as these people share, as these people start trading, making up profit, start trading, making up profit, start trading, making up profit. After 1 year, when their robot has expired, they'll get back there, they will renew again, and your robot will be free for life. Your robot will be free for life. Your robot will be free for life, ladies and gentlemen. Your robot will be free for life. For life. That's why I advise anyone once they get started, you need to be a good business personnel and make sure you get your $30, get back the 120. Now, what else do you benefit when you build a team? Another benefit, ladies and gentlemen, that is very, very profound, right? That is very, very profound. You'll never worry about gas fees. As the robot trades for you, on every profit it makes for you, it charges you 20%. So you don't want to get paying gas fees all the time. Have people under you. Have people under you. On every profit they collect, you'll get something, and you will never worry about gas fees. Very, very important. 2, it is the best way to collect trading capital. One of the best ways to collect trading capital, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best ways to collect trading capital. Right? One of the best ways to collect trading capital. Right? One of the best ways to collect trading capital, ladies and gentlemen. All right? One of the best fantastic ways to collect trading capital is by having a team. It is one of the best ways because you'll be able to get minute-to-minute payments all the time, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Royalq gives you a compensation plan that runs from being a V1 to being a V6. And as a V1, to become a V1, you just activate your robot. You don't need to bring anyone. You don't need to have any line. You don't need to have any team to be a V1. And you can move from V1 to V6. Basically, Royalq compensation plan is very simple. That from the day you start, you only need 20 directs. 20 directs. And 3 leaders you work with. You have your 20 directs and 3 people you work with. So when you are V1, you bring your 3. If you help these 3, you bring your 3, have a total of 20. So you bring 3 work with a 3. Actually, I advise people bring 4 work with a 4, become a V2. As simple as that. On the 3, just add on more 2 to have 5 directs. Help these 3 become V2 like you. Have a total of 100 people and become a V3. Looking for numbers in Royalq ends at the V3 rank. Other ranks, you just need leaders. So once you were V3, on the 5 you had brought, add on 3. It means you have a total of 8 directs. Help these 3 V2s become V3 like you, and you'll be a V4. Once you are V4, on the 8, just add on 4 directs. And ladies and gentlemen, you automatically help these 3 V3s become V4 like you, and you become a V5. Once you're a V5, make sure on the 12, just add on 8 directs, and you become a V6. Help these 3 V4s become V5 like you. Numbers don't matter. Here there are no numbers. Then you'll be able to enjoy your next rank. Your potential income increases because as a V2, you have a power of making $20 a day. As a V3, you have a power of making $500 a day. As a V4, you have a power of making $300 a day. As a V5, you have a power of making $1,000 a day. As a V6, you have a power of making $2,000 a day, potential income. Now let's go to the compensation plan and get a clear picture. If you are following and you are learning something, you could type a 1 in the chat. If you are following and you're learning something, you could type a 1 in the chat. Okay, let me see if people are following. You could type a 1 in the chat. Beautiful, fantastic. Thank you so much. Now here is the Royalq compensation plan in detail, right? So that you could be able to have a clear understanding and a clear picture, right? A clear understanding and a clear picture of the Royalq compensation plan. All right, so let's get into detail about this. At the Royalq compensation plan, if you don't see my screen very well, you can double tap on the screen. You can double tap on the screen. You can double tap on the screen so that gets clear. On the first area here, we have an area. On the first area here, we have an area we call the rank. Here we have an area we call the rank. Then we have different ranks. We have the V1, we have the V2, up to V6. Here we have an area we call the condition. What are the requirements to rank up? Like I say, the V1, you just activate your robot. Now, after activating your robot, what do you benefit from the activities that are done? Here we have what you call direct team. Direct team, I mean people you have brought in the business. And the direct team, we have an area we call bot activation. So if you are V1 and someone activates their robot using your link, you get paid 30 USDT, which is equal to $30. If you are a V2, what are the requirements of becoming a V2? Have 3 directs, 20 people in your team. I should tell my friends, for you to avoid the mistakes that we did in the past, if this is you here, share your link with this guy here. Right? You get your $30. Share your link again. Come and press this guy as your direct here. Right? Come again. Whoever you share your link here as this guy as your direct. Come again. Share your link. Share your link with 4 people in the first stage. Now, when you get other people, this is you here, you have shared. Now, get this guy's link, right? Put people under this guy. I'm not talking about structure building. Put your link Get this guy's link. Get another person. If you get another person, put this person under this guy. Like this. If you get another person, put this person under this guy. This is called structure building. If you get another person, put this person under here. Like this. Please. If this person was brought by you, let this person give you back your $30. Never leave your $30 with any weak person, because you get paid by the effort you put in. Let these guys give you back your $30. After all, like I'll show you, they will benefit whenever these people trade. Please, never find one leader and decide to say, I'm going to build Steven. So everybody you get, you put under this guy. Everybody you get, you put under this guy. Please never do that. Your goal is to make sure as you build, you press these people under different person, different lines. This is what you call a line. So this becomes a line. The goal is to find one serious person under this account, one serious person under this account, one serious person under this account, one serious person under this account. Because you don't need so many people to become successful. You just need 3 lines with one serious person. All right? One serious person. So instead of you putting all the serious people under this one person, then this account is moving and we're struggling with all these accounts. You better press your people into the right way. And this I call the right structure. You are not building for these guys on top to benefit. No, that is just partially. They make money partially. The excitement is partial. So it should not cause any harm to you. Your goal as a business builder is to make sure that you find one serious person under this line, one serious person under this line, one serious person under this line. Because the rest of the people will not be serious. The rest of the people will be just present like others. But you want to find one serious person in each line. So that is the best way, right? That is the best way to build your structure. All right, if you are learning, let me know, because that was an important lesson about building your team in a right structure. Okay. Okay, if you are learning, let me know, because it will prevent you from avoiding the mistakes that most of us did, and it will help you rank up faster and also be able to build your team in a better way. All right. Okay, now, like I've said, when you become a V2, your profit will be $40. For you to become a V3, you need 5 directs. Now, look, according to the structure I've shown you, you have seen that we have been able to have 4 people here. Meaning when you become for you to become a V3, you just come and recruit 1 more person here. You create a new line, right? Because you have been moving these lines from the start of your team, right? You have been moving these 4 lines from the start of your team, right? So now for you, you're already V2. You want to become a V3, right? What are you supposed to do? Because some people find it hard to become V3s. You need 5. You had already 4, so you bring 1 line. And here you'll make $50. You'll make $150. Maybe people you bring under this guy. You already identified 3 that are serious. You are moving with those. They have become V2. This line will give you some numbers, and this line that are required for you to become a V3. This line will give you the numbers, because these guys will be moving. 1 will be more serious than the 3. But because of some few numbers here, it will be easy for you to become a V3, because V3 is one of the hardest ranks because you need to have a total of 100 people in your team with 3 V2s, which you could already have. So once you are V2, you have your 20, you just create one new line. You are V2, you just create one new line, this one, because you know you need 5 to be a V3. You are V2, create one new line. Now start. You are working with these guys. You are working with these guys. And very soon you'll have a total of 100 people. You'll be paid $50 to everyone you bring. We are still talking about direct. Let's go to V4. V4, you need 8. Now, once you are V3, what will you do? Your results will be speaking. You just come here, introduce 2. You see, you now come here, introduce only 3 more people. Here, here, and here. You'll be making $60 to everybody you bring. So here you'll make 60, because no, sorry, here you need 8 to become a V4. You already have 5. So as a V3, as you are striving to move from V3 to V4, you'll have new lines. Please don't create accounts. Some people are facing it a rough way. They want to find shortcut. What do? They create accounts and they start now putting energy here, energy here, energy here. You lose it. Please bring people. The account, having so many account strategy doesn't work. Having so many account strategy doesn't work. You need one account to V6 if you want to be a winner. One account to V6. Bring people. It is a people business. It is called building. It is not called positioning. No, you bring people. You don't bring accounts. Someone was asking me, why is it that some people are making more money than others? It is structure building. You don't bring accounts, you bring people. Because along the line, you come and put your energy here. These people lose focus. You lose focus on them. What happens? You start building this one account here, thinking it will make you successful. It is time wasting, time draining. And then you'll become a V4. For you to become a V4, remember, you no longer need numbers. You need leaders. You need 3 V3s. This one becomes a V3. This one becomes a V3. This one becomes a V3. You are V4. But you are making more bonuses from these other 5 lines. To be a V5, like I've said on V4, just now come and add in 4 new people, not 4 new accounts. Now, what's going to happen? What is going to happen is this. You'll have these challenges, a few of them. One of these guys may lose the focus, but because you have been building in a smart way, this account will pick up. Or this account will pick up. These ones, maybe they have not yet decided. This guy has lost focus, has joined another company. But if you are building well, under him, you have a serious person. This line will keep moving. I have leaders who have, maybe someone is a V4 and for them, they gave up. But under them, they are serious people who are pushing the business. Whether they go, they stay is none of my business, right? Why? Because as their people are still working, the business is moving, even without their presence. If you are learning, type 1 in the chat. Actually, I don't share this, by the way. I don't share this on Zoom because building in a right way can prevent you all the energy you need to be very successful. Building in a right way. building your business in a right way. Now, become a V5. You no longer need the numbers. These 800 numbers that Royalq talks about, it's not applicable. No, it's not applicable. You just create 3 V4s, 1, 2, 3. Along this line, this guy might have given up, but this line is moving. You are not sweating with this guy that has given up. Yes, under him, there are people that are working, but also have a fresh one that is moving like running fire. You are making your money. We are here to make money. You're making your money. You need 3 V4s, and once you have them, you'll be a V5 and be making $65. I think I was supposed to be a V6 in only 3 months in my business. I think, no, 6 months, because I became a V5 in 5 months in Royalq. But I was affected by not structuring my structure very well. My approach was not good. I was supposed to be a V6 in 6 months because it took me 5 months to be a V5. At least every month I was ranking up the next rank. 8 days, I was a V2. 2 weeks, I was a V3. In 5 months, I was a V5 in Royalq. But the structure beat me down. Instead of focusing, I was putting my energy to that one line. I was putting all my people that one line, praying that God could create a miracle and I become successful. Along the line, those guys gave up. My energy was wasted. But if I had built in the right way, so for you to be a V6 is simple, 20 directs. You see, you have been adding on, moving from one rank to another, and you are really making some good money. We are done with the bot activation. I now want to go on your direct, the gas fees. How much do you make from the people you bring personally in the business? A V1, everybody you bring, you earn 20%. Now, what is 20%? Royalq says, if someone makes every profit, which I charge them 20% of their profit, what does that mean? For example, someone makes a profit of $100, right? Okay, $100. Someone makes a profit of $100. When they make a profit of $100, this $100, what will Royalq do? Royalq will say, what is 20% of this $100? It is $20, all right? It is $20. So this $20, Royalq will say, 20% of this $20 will be given to this V1. 20%. And if we just see, just simple calculation, 20% of this $20, sorry, this is just the cursor, right? 20% of this, if we take off this, is around $4. So it means that if someone joins your team brought by you directly, and you are still a V1, whenever this person makes $100, you have $4 for yourself. I have a question. Is it important for someone to bring someone in the business and share the signals we share to them directly to make sure that they trade? I have a question. I need some answers in the chat. If you are V1 and you have brought someone in your business, is it important for you to learn how to set a signal and make sure you share the signals to this person you have brought in the business by yourself? Is it important? Not to wait for Julius. You are on a group. This is what most of you miss out. You are on a group. They share a signal. You need to create a broadcast for yourself with the person you have brought in the business. Let me repeat this. I shared it somewhere today in the morning. When you join the business and you are V1 and you have brought this guy, you have made your $30, you create 2 main groups. You create a WhatsApp group for non-members and you create a WhatsApp group for members. That is one. That is the first thing you do. You don't need to have one person. You create a WhatsApp group for this one person you have, where you are, you and him. You were able to understand it is me and him. We are here in members group. Then you create another WhatsApp group for non-members. It is you and him. Then here you add in your upline. Here you add in your upline. You explain him, this is my WhatsApp group for non-members. Here you add in your upline. This is my WhatsApp group for non-members. You add in your uplines for support here. You must create your own WhatsApp group too. You create your own broadcast. This is for members. Everybody who joins your team, you speak to him. I'll be sending you signals, and this is how you trade them. I'll teach you how to set them. This is for members. You also create a non-members broadcast group. You speak to these people. Why do you create? To share testimonies. So when you present to someone the opportunity here and they learn it, after 2 days, get them out of this WhatsApp presentation group. Add them here in the broadcast so that you can always keep them updated with the results of other people. You keep them updated with the results of the team. You keep them updated of the information in crypto. You don't take it for granted. This is for non-members, broadcast and WhatsApp. This is for members. 2, broadcast and WhatsApp. You get a signal, you go to the broadcast, paste it to someone. Success needs hard work. There should be that touch. There should be that touch. If you are learning, type 1 in the chat. If you are learning, type 1 in the chat. Let me use my other phone here. Let me use my other phone here to show someone how to create a broadcast. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, you could type 1 in the chat. I'm doing multiple sharing. Can you see? Okay, type a 2 in the chat if you can see my screen. I'm doing multiple sharing. Someone asked me about a broadcast. I want to do that. Type a 2 in the chat if you can see my screen. A 2. Right, beautiful. Okay, I'm doing multiple share. This is what we call a broadcast. There's another thing that Royalq brought. WhatsApp brought, but I don't like it. I don't talk about it here. It's like an announcement group. The announcement, just come and create a broadcast. A business is in that personal touch. Ladies and gentlemen, network marketing, sharing, team building is in a personal touch. Please don't go and create so many announcement groups. You are looking for a shortcut to your results. Results are not made in shortcuts. Results are made in activity. So come here. Come here. Maybe I'm not going to create it. Maybe I add this one, this one, and maybe they are prospects. Maybe they are prospects. So you just come here. Here, tap on new broadcast. Create 2 main broadcasts for members and for non-members. Also create 2 WhatsApp groups for members and non-members. Are we together? If you have learned that, you could give me some thumbs up, some love hearts. Keep your business simple. Grow your business in a simple way. Some thumbs up, some love hearts. What you do in those two groups are two different exercises. On your WhatsApp group, you are bringing your team together for members. You are able to understand that I'm here alone. I don't have anyone under me. I'm here with my one person. It is important for you to grow. You know, some people, when we have added them to maybe crypto ambassadors, they keep on bragging everywhere as if crypto ambassador belongs to you. You forget that you are supposed to build your own team. When we add them to our different groups, they keep moving everywhere as if they own the group. It's important for you to understand that you are just there as a single person. So form your group. You are alone with your one person you have introduced in a business. In your mind, you will name the name of your group and understand you are here alone. You are here with that current person of yours. You are here with that current person of yours. So it will be upon yourself. One of the reasons that helped me to grow my business at a very terrific speed is that I was looking at my team not growing every single day. I see my WhatsApp presentation, people are not, I don't have people to present to the opportunity. There was scarcity, there was demand. I had to go outside there and look for people. But most of you, because you are on our groups, you are not doing the same thing that we do. You are keeping the business hard. Yet you only need a few people to be successful. Own your business. Make it simple. Create the results you want. Ladies and gentlemen, on a V1, you are earning 20%. On a V2, you are earning 30%. On a V3, you are earning 40%. On a V4, you are earning 50%. Can you imagine that someone makes, I wonder why people don't want to rank up. No, people don't want to rank up. Someone makes $100, they are charged $20. As a V4, if this person is your direct, as a V4, if this person is your direct, you earn $10. Someone is your direct, they make $200. As a V4, you are entitled. They are charged $40, $20 is yours. As a V5, you earn 55%. Someone makes $100, 55 of those $20, 55% of the $20 is yours. It's more than even 50%, close to $12 to $13. On sale, he makes $200. I have a question. Is it important, once again, to create a broadcast and make it your personal responsibility to pick signals in your group and make sure you paste them to the people you have brought in the business? I need an answer once again. Is it important to pick a signal? You say signal in the group. Go and paste it directly in the broadcast of the people you brought in the business. You paste it directly. You want to make sure that these people are trading. You want to make sure that these people are making profit. You want to make sure that they profit, because when you profit, you get paid. Can you stop pretending on our groups? Pretending that you are serious about your business, yet down the line, your people are not trading. Yet down the line, you are not sharing the signals. You are affecting your personal results, because when they trade with the signals, you will get paid. Wake up. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I keep sharing, the reason why I make sure that different leaders could ask them to keep on providing the signals even without my presence, because I know when they do, I get paid. Can you stop bringing people in the business and dropping them? Can you stop it? It seems you don't understand the compensation plan. You are like these sellers who are doing conventional businesses, where you are paid once on an activity you do. Here, let me share my screen again. Here, you don't get paid once. Let me just take you to my Royalq. Let me just take you to my Royalq. Everyone they profit, you get paid. Everyone they profit, you get paid. Everyone they profit, you get paid, you get paid, you get paid, you get paid, you get paid. Look at this team quantification from this guy. $2. Now it means this guy, hey, this one is coming from very far. This guy, if it was a direct, hey, this is too much, eh? Hey, someone has killed it. Someone has killed it. Who has seen money? I'm about to come to the end of the call, but who has seen the money? Who has seen the money? Who has seen the money? Someone say the screen is static. Maybe you are not clear at looking at it very well. Has someone seen the money on my screen? I didn't share. Did I share my screen? Did I share my screen? Did I share my screen? Sure, right. Okay. Okay, let me share again. I'm doing multiple sharing. Someone must be very attentive. Eh? I'm sharing 2 screens at the same time. Someone must be attentive. Automatic to the moon. Money is here. Whenever people profit, you get paid. Whenever people profit, you get paid. That's why it's the best way to collect trading capital. My duty is to tell you what to do. It's up to you either to take action or not. Okay. All right, let's get back. Can you see I think you can see the picture on the screen now. Let me clear my drawings. Okay. Now, just a simple run out. I just want to go to, I've done the direct. Now let me go to the indirect. The people that you don't bring in the business, you really profit from them. The indirect, that's where I want to put my focus now. The indirect. One of the things I love about Royalq is that when you become a V2, you start earning from every activation that happens in your team up to infinity. And you earn 10% of the fuel fee from the people you didn't bring. Now, why do people insist to be V1s as if they have got land there? Someone builds a territory on a V1. Even he names himself Master V1, Superintendent V1. Someone determines to be a V1 for long, yet the people that are joining in his team, he doesn't earn anything on them. Does that, I don't know whether someone understands my approach to that. When you are V1, you don't earn anything. Seriously, you don't earn anything. You don't earn anything as a V1 from the people brought by others in your team. You bring Julius, even if I bring 500 people and you don't have 3 directs, you don't earn anything from anyone. That's why it is important to become a V2 as soon as possible. What do? You introduce 4, open your 2 WhatsApp groups, 2 broadcasts, help the 4 to bring 4. You are out of V1 to V2. Everybody that will join under your V2, $10, $10, $10, $10. That's why I call it the popcorns. Because every time 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, up to infinity. Everybody who joins, you make $10 as a victory. But also, from the people that join under your team, you make 10%. For example, someone makes $100, they are charged $20. On these $20, 10% is yours. $2 is yours. So, as a V2, if you're 20 people, each one makes $100, it is 2 times 20, which is $40. The income here is uncontrollable. If you're a viewer, a V2, and someone joins under you, 20 people join under you, a V2. Anybody who joins in your team and they make $100, you have 10, you have $2. If 40 people earn, you have $40. If you have 80 people in your team and each one makes $100 in profit, you have $2 from each. 100 times is $200. 100 people in your team as a V1. But when you become V3, the profit is more. Anyone who is a V1 in your team, this is what I mean. I mean a V1 line. Someone should not get confused. If this line here, this guy here is a V2, and this guy here directly from you, this one here is a V1. Anybody who will join under this guy who's a V2, anybody under this guy, you'll be making $10. Why $10? Because he's a V2. The $10 that would come to you, they end with him here. This guy who's a V1, anybody will be joining under his team. You'll be making $20 as a V3. As a V1, anybody from this guy is trading profit. Anybody who trade under this guy who's a V1, anybody, you'll be making 20%. Meaning, if someone makes $100 from this guy and you're a V3, you'll be making $4. You're making $4. If 10 people make $100 from this guy's team, this guy's team, you make $40. I know why people don't pay attention to Royalq. Because they don't understand the compensation plan. You join the team, you make profit. My goal is to make sure you make $100 in profit. That's why I share a signal. You make your $100, there is a percentage I'm sure that will get into my account. That's why I don't sleep on this opportunity. And because it is not me who trades in the market, me, I'm not the robot. As long as someone puts the robot on their Royalq, I don't need to be there for me to make my $40. It is their robot. The question is it important, you as a V2, you as a V3, to make sure that your people learn to set their robot well? Instead of you always the time, go to Kabanda's Zoom, go to Kabanda's Zoom, go to Kabanda's Zoom. You need to also have that personal touch. Because when they profit, you profit even when you are sleeping. Let me now run through these ranks very fast, because everything I've been able to clear this to help you understand. So you keep on, you find out that you'll keep on making more money, ladies and gentlemen. You find out that you'll keep on profiting better. You keep on profiting better, right? Along the lines, right? I want to come to the end. If you go through the screenshot I shared recently, I'll just request Leader Doris Angel to share that screenshot again that explains all the ranks. But basically, the last rank is V6, all right? You'll be able to see if someone is on the same rank like you, there is some profit. Also, the gas fees is collected from the same person like you. Let me go to V6. One of the profound reasons why everybody needs to look at this income that Royalq created. Right? Okay, I know my screen is very visible. Okay, let's go to rank V6. V6 rank, right? Royalq says if you become a V6 to earn more, the more V6s you have in your team, the more your profit. Okay. The more V6s you have in your team, the more the profit. So becoming V6 is not enough. That's why we are still here. We shall still have the same energy to make sure that you create more V6s, right? This guy, V6, he has 1 V6, 2 V6, 3 V6 in his team. But this V6 has 2 V6s in his team. This one has 3. This one has 2. This guy has this V6 and this V6. They don't have any. This guy has 2 V6s in his team. This guy has 1 V6 in his team. So this guy has 2, 3. This is 5. 2. This is 7. So this guy has a total. If we calculate this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This guy has 10 V6s in his team. Right? He has 10 V6s in his team. Now, Royalq has 1.6 million users all over the world. And if only 10%, which is close to 16,000 people are active, and 5,000 run an activation in a day, only 5,000. This guy will be able to earn more money, because from every activation as a V6, you're entitled to 10 USDT. The more V6s you have in your team, the more they share. This guy will share 2,500 USDT because he has 10 V6s in his team. The more V6s you have, the more. So I will just go to the monthly global reward team. On every profit that Royalq makes, it keeps aside 10% to be shared among the V6s at the end of the month. And this is unlimited. Why? Because this guy has 10 V6s in his team. So he has 10 over the total 20 that are available, and his income is up to infinity. So the more V6s you have, the more you'll be able to profit. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of our call today, I want to thank you for making a decision to be here today and to be able to understand the Royalq compensation plan. The future is unlimited, but the decision is in your hands to go and take action about the things we have discussed. I have discussed the compensation plan, but I've also gone an extra mile to discuss the strategy you need to use. 2 WhatsApp groups, 1 for members, 1 for non-members. Make sure you create 2 broadcasts, 1 for members, 1 for non-members. The broadcast is to have a personal touch with your people, a personal touch with the people you are working with to make sure they are trading. Because as they are trading and making profit, you will be able to profit big time. That's said and done. Because of time,